Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here tonight as we are the San Francisco 49ers 1-5 to end up week 6 of the NFL season. This is one that we should have won. We don't get any almost wins in the standings. I can honestly tell you that this was probably going to be one of the best games for the San Francisco 49ers all season. We had the Green Bay Packers on the ropes. Honestly, in my opinion, Aaron Rodgers is one of those players in the NFL that you honestly just do not bet against. And people can remember I basically said that the Packers had this game in the bag. They should have used this week to rest Aaron Rodgers, which would give him 2 weeks off. Giving him the bye week. He came down with a knee injury that he's been battling and almost was a big factor in the end of this game back in week 1. Rodgers got sacked at the end and really came up short. I'm sure he was selling it a little bit. And on that flag, I know that the flag was thrown on Richard Sherman, but in the heat of the moment, when I was cheering on my boys and I saw the flag come after the Rodgers sack by Buckner, I honestly thought that they were flagging him for hitting the quarterback. And I was like, he tackled the guy by his ankle. He didn't put any of his body weight on the guy. He didn't throw him into the ground. He reached up, grabbed the guy, and basically tripped him up. There's no way to be a foul. But I did see the illegal contact on Sherman. It honestly was a good foul. The one guy that I give major props to is C.J. Beathard. He played probably the best game of his career. And I thought that he had a really, really good day. He threw the interception late in the game. My buddy Troy, he's a Rams fan. He wasn't really rooting for the Niners, but he didn't really want the Packers to win at the same time, to be honest. He probably put it the best way to me as I was cussing out Beathard, telling him that he was horrible and that he didn't deserve to be wearing a San Francisco 49ers jersey. That interception, we were basically getting ready to have to punt the ball if we did not get a completion and a first down there because of the fact that it was third. We went for the moon. C.J. Beathard's pass was intercepted on the 9-yard line, and he was like, let's say you punt the ball. Your punt more than likely going to go to the end zone, and they're going to start at the 20. So it was probably a good chance for him to take. C.J. Beathard, honestly, in my opinion, I took the over on 2 interceptions on the day. He only had that one. And he threw for 2 touchdowns, 245. Like I said, probably honestly going to be the best game that he's had under center for the 49ers. The guy that was running back for the 49ers, I honestly had never heard of this guy. Beretta is coming back slowly from his injury, but at least he was still in there. 14 carries for 61 yards. He did have 1 touchdown on the day. So I got to give it up to him. Hopefully, we have a bye week coming up soon, and he'll be able to rest up. Marquise Goodwin came back. Huge day for him. 4 receptions, 126 yards, 2 touchdowns. Was throwing the ball 5 times. Pierce Garçon, 4 catches for 37 yards. I'm guessing that he is a factor out there because Pierce Garçon is a hell of a wide receiver with a star name next to him. He's going to get that respect where he does, draw that coverage to him, and maybe that's why Marquise Goodwin was open out there, but still has never really brought the stats that came along with that contract to come to San Francisco. The Niners played really good. You really can't say anything horrible at the game's day. They had a lead. They got beat down. They came back to take the lead. They had a 1-point lead turned into a 4-point lead, which was in a 7-point lead. And that's honestly where we stopped, and the Packers came back, tied it up, and then kicked the field goal at the end. So, with this team that we have here, we're not really going to be really drawing lines at the sands, pointing at people, saying it's their fault that we lost this game or anything like that. So, all we can really do is take this young team, take them in there, say we almost had that win. Now we know what, winning feels like. It's a hell of an atmosphere, especially when you're beating a team like the Green Bay Packers at home. So let's pack this up. We'll take it on the road next week. And basically, we want to get that winning atmosphere in San Francisco. Let's get it started. So, when we draw up the plans for next season, we really got something going. I mean, we all know what those 5 wins meant last year. At the end of it, it probably cost us a little bit of a better draft pick, but it changed the atmosphere in San Francisco. And I know that we do have some tough games at the end of the year, but let's see how many wins we really can rack up this season, even with Garoppolo down, and sort of really having the injury bug just biting us all over all season. Let's just see what we can do with these guys and put some wins on the board. That way those guys that are on the sidelines are hungry even more to come back and make this team better next year.